Now think about your St. John's career. So if you can briefly give us how that your storied career at St. John's and all of the memories, and let's just start with maybe what are some of the best memories with volleyball when during your time at St. John's?
Oh gosh, there's just so many to choose from. Um, I don't know. It's just my journey itself, where I started off as a outside hitter, and my sophomore year I was a libero. My junior year I was starting off as a libero, but ended up as a setter, and then my senior year I was a setter. And so that journey in itself was really difficult because and it was also exciting. It always had me on the edge of my seat and on my toes because I would go into a game, wear a libero jersey, different from everyone else. Second set, okay, Shawna, you're gonna go set. Change your jersey. Okay, change my jersey. Next set. Okay, we need help with libero. Change your jersey again. Like, okay. So that's where being a well-rounded player and having that mental toughness to be able to change, okay, what is my role? And the quote that my coach Jojo always likes to use is changing your different hats. You have your captain hat, you have your libero hat, you have your setter hat, you have your hitter hat. And that's where I had to get really good at. And so to be able to be mentally tough and to be able to be like, okay, change on a whim. Okay, libero, setter, hitter. Okay, libero, setter. That's what really helped me in just understanding the game at a college level, because it's not the same as what it was with, when I competed with Team USA and for high school. At least memories wise, it's like, just all the fun times on the bus or on the plane and just at the airport, everyone's staring at you because you're like, for us, our colors are red. So you're just wearing like head to toe red clothes and you have your bags. The numerous wins that we've had, but I'd say just the times off the court are always the ones that are most memorable because there are just so many wins that you have in your career, whether you go all the way to college or professionally. But I mean, if I had to pick one, it would definitely be my senior year weekend where we competed against Marquette, who, when the Big East changed, because it was the old Big East my freshman year, and sophomore year to senior year, it was a new Big East. So we had Marquette, Butler, Xavier, and Providence. And so when Marquette entered the league, we weren't able to beat them. The most that we could do is 4 sets. But that senior weekend, and I was a setter at this time, I started off as a libero for senior night, but that ended up changing to me being a setter. And so we ended up going to a 5 set and we won. And so I think that itself was, just an amazing moment to be able to be like, oh, we finally did it. After 3 years, we finally beat them. And then having to go the next day and play against DePaul, which is one of our rivals, besides Seton Hall, which is in New Jersey. And DePaul is in Chicago. And I've had previous negative experiences playing against DePaul throughout my career in college. And so we also went to a 5-set match and we ended up winning. And so that weekend itself was exhausting, had so many ups and so many downs, but it was, happy to say that we ended up on top for the last home game.
I'm sure those are memories that you'll never forget. I mean, it's probably just like yesterday, knowing what it feels like to, come up with the win against two schools that, you really want to compete with. So those are the memories that I think all the listeners and everyone can relate to and loves to hear.